Hello everyone and welcome to the social science class. So in our previous video we discussed the lesson in the earliest cities where we talked about civilization, what is civilization, and we also discussed the different cities, the important cities of Indus Valley civilization, the civilization which flourished on the banks of river Indus. We also came to know that Indus Valley civilization is also known as Harappan civilization, since Harappa was the first city to be excavated, to be found out. So we also talked about the extent of this civilization, and we talked about the town planning. Now in this session we will be discussing the art and craft, the trade, the script of used by the Harappans, and we will also talk about the Harappan cities in Gujarat, the important centers, the important sites of Indus Valley civilization. And further, towards the end of the lesson, we will be discussing how this huge big civilization declined. What was the major reason for the end of this civilization? So let's begin. Let us talk about art and craft first. So we see that the pottery making had reached an advanced stage during this period, and the Harappans used potter's wheel to make pottery. And not only this, they designed their pottery with designs, geometrical figures as well as non-geometrical figures. Apart from pottery making, we also find a large number of seals, that is the clay tablets with different shapes such as squares and rectangles, and each seal had some inscription along with an animal or a religious character's figure, right? So Harappans also excelled in making these seals and terracotta toys for for playing, of course, and they also made statues. These are the figures of holy figures or religious figures, sacred figures. They also made terracotta toy carts, rattles, whistles in the form of birds, dice, and cakes. Apart from this, we also see that they had now become aware of metals such as gold, silver, copper, and bronze. So they knew the use of these metals. They normally used copper and bronze for making hard items like weapons and tools, and they used the metals such as gold and jewelry for making ornaments and vessels. Apart from this, some clay spindles have also been found, which proves that they made cloth, right? They were weavers and they knew the art of weaving cloth, and they have their needles and buttons have also been found in the Harappan sites. Then moving on to trade, the evidences, the proofs show that the Harappans had trade relationships within the cities of Indus Valley civilization as well as with the cities of other civilizations, because the remains of the things of Harappan civilization has been found in Mesopotamia, whereas the cylindrical seals have, from which were a remarkable thing of Mesopotamia, they have been found in Harappa. So this shows, this proves that there were also trade between the places. They had trade relations as well. And another important thing, A dockyard has been found in Lothal, which again gives a very clear hint, or maybe called a very strong evidence of overseas trade. Next, coming on to script, that is the pictographic script. These seals have had pictures on it. The script was inscribed over there, engraved over there, the script, as well as these had pictures, pictures of animals and religious figures were carved on these seals. And therefore, since these seals show picture, right, so this has been called pictographic script. The word pictograph comes from the word picture. So since these seals had pictures engraved or carved on them, this script, the Harappan script, is known as pictographic script. But this script has still not decoded by the historians. And other important feature is that the script is being written from right to left. Then talking about the important cities in Gujarat, these are Goladharo, Lothal and Dholavira. We see life was much more advanced in these cities. So Goladharo is a newly excavated site in the Kutch region, and a lot of things have been found here. A wide open area has also been found. Perhaps this wide open area was used for public gathering. Then Lothal, again important port city, as it is, I told you just now, a dockyard has been found over there, and a large number of warehouses have also been found in the citadel area of Lothal. And the lower town had workshops of shell workers and coppersmiths have been found in the lower town where common people lived. And about Dholavira, the city of Dholavira is situated in Khadir Island in the Run of Kutch. And as per size, if we talk about the size of this city, it's one of the largest settlements in India and among the 5 largest sites in the Indian subcontinent. So Dholavira, since it was a huge big city, the city was divided into 3 parts, right? The upper part, that is the citadel area, the middle part and the lower town. And each part was surrounded by massive or high stone walls along with big gateways, along with big entrances, huge big gates with passage were found in this city. Dholavira has also evidence of copper working and bead working areas. And another important feature is that people were aware of water, the importance, the value of water, because we can see reservoirs and dams in Dholavira. And finally, we move on to the last phase of this lesson, how this civilization, such a huge big civilization, what was the reason of the end of this civilization. So historians have various beliefs. The strongest belief is of the natural calamities, natural disasters such as floods, earthquakes, or maybe epidemics. Or the other reason might have been that the river might have changed its course, which forced the people to shift to another area. So this might be the reason. The natural calamities, the natural forces like earthquake might have destroyed the cities, or floods might have destroyed the city. Another important and evidence has been found which shows that the cities of Mohenjo-daro and Lothal, they were destroyed by floods. So an evidence has been found which proves that. And some other scholars feel that advanced culture might have brought an end to this age-long civilization, or there's another belief that another group of people, another group of historians feel that change in climatic conditions might have brought an end to this civilization. How? Now the climatic changes might have brought the production of agricultural produce, lowered the agricultural produce, and because of this reason people might have shifted to other areas, right? So I hope the chapter is clear to all of you. So please read the lesson. See you again in the next session. Thank you so much.